Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to Hayah's Hive. Today I'm getting vaccinated and I wanted to film it as a vlog. In this situation where COVID-19 is spreading fast, it's better to get the vaccine even for kids. So UAE is giving out 4 vaccines: the Pfizer BioNTech, the Sinopharm, the Sputnik V and the AstraZeneca. So for children, the UAE is only giving out the Pfizer BioNTech. So children by the age of 12 and above till 18 can get the Pfizer BioNTech vaccination. So for the vaccination, you need to get an appointment. There are 2 hospitals in the UAE currently which are giving out kids vaccines. One of them is the Seha Center near the Mina Port and the other one is Cleveland Clinic. And when you make the appointment, they will give you the place closest to you. So we got Cleveland Clinic. So for the appointment, you need to call this number which I put on screen and you need to request for an appointment. And then they will ask for your Emirates ID number, your date of birth and your name and other information. So you have to give that. They will also ask you if you took any vaccines in the past 2 weeks. So you have to say no. And after that, you can take your appointment and they will give you a date. You have to take a COVID test around 2 days before the appointment. You have to have a negative COVID test when you enter the clinic. And you have to have your Al Husn app open with the negative COVID test. They'll ask you when you reach inside and they'll only let you in if you have the negative test. So now I'm on the way to the hospital. On the way, I also saw the Pineapple Buildings and the Abu Dhabi Mall and various other places. It was also quite hot outside. It was 43 degrees. So now we've reached Cleveland Clinic. As you can see, it's on the right side. So you can just ask the security for where to go. The place where you get vaccinated is in P1 and we went underground to park. They told us to follow the emergency signs, but that led us to P2 and later we had to climb an elevator down so that we can go to P1. So basically, you have to go to P1 for the vaccination. So we finished parking. And now we're just following the signs that say emergency. Before we continue, if you like this video, please press the like button, the red subscribe button, the bell next to it, and select all. Back to the video. So after following the signs, I've reached this entrance. As you can see, it says P2 and the vaccination center is supposed to be in P1. So I'm entering using this big door. And you're supposed to pull it. So now we have to go to the ground floor, the emergency department. And after climbing the elevator, we have reached here and we press the button to open the door. And this is how the inside of Cleveland Clinic looks. It was really fancy and it was beautiful. The top was mostly made of glass. And there were many cafes like Starbucks and Cafe Nero. I couldn't shoot much in the hospital because it's a hospital, but I did shoot the clip of me getting the vaccination. So this is the Cafe Nero I was talking about. And then I reached this place. The view was beautiful, as you can see. And in the waiting area, everyone was sitting with social distance and all the chairs were separated. So this was a waiting area and we waited here for a while, and then we showed them our Emirates ID and they checked up on our reservation and they told us a room. So we waited outside the room. So after waiting here for a while, they finally took us to the room. And the doctor was really nice and she allowed us to record. So first she took my pressure and she asked me a few questions. So after replying to them, she injected me with the vaccination. And it was really quick. At first it didn't hurt much, but after a while, for around 2 to 3 days, my arm was quite sore and it hurt. So I also saw these glass stairs. So I just wanted to show you. And once we were done with the vaccination, we were told to wait for around 15 minutes in the hospital so that they could check if we had any side effects, because for some people there might be really bad side effects. So we stayed there for a while and after 15 minutes we were good to go. We were told that for around 2 to 3 days, me and my brother might experience a little bit of fever, and if it was too much to bear, then we could take some Panadol. But if our condition got worse and there were really bad allergies or reactions or rashes, then we were told to go see a doctor immediately. And after the vaccination was over, they gave us a slip with a date. And this slip was very important because this is what we would need to get our second dose of the vaccination. So this had the date included and we had to come after around 21 days. So now by the time the vaccination was done, it was around lunchtime. So we stopped at a restaurant to eat and we ordered biryani. It was delicious. So after eating, it was time to head home. So now we're on the way back home. Now we finally reached back, and under my house there's also this garden. So I just wanted to show you. You can also see the cat underneath the bush. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much and I'll see you